Here, and I got myself a PO battle for you guys. This is against my good buddy Pokemaniacbro, and here we go. We both lead with our Ferrothorns, and I want to get this thing out of the way before it sets up its hazards. So I switch out into my Caesar, and I know he's going to start setting up some hazards, and he sets up his first layer of spikes. So then I go for the superpower because I want to get this thing out of here as quick as possible. And that does a good chunk out of the Caesar, and I get hit by Iron Barbs. My attack and D go down, and he does, and I get some Life Orb damage. Then he goes and sends with a Leech Seed on my Caesar, and I'm not really liking my Caesar being Leech Seed, so I predict him to go for the Protect to get some more damage back. So I go and I switch into my Tyranitar, and he goes for the Protect just like I predicted. And yeah, so then he doesn't get anything up, and I get my Sandstream up, and as you'll see, he goes for the Protect, and it fails. So I'm just gonna go and switch. I'm not sure what I do. I think I Fire Blast him to death, and there goes his Ferrothorn. So I'm up. So I'm up now, and I'm beating him. So then he's gonna go out into his Jellicent now, and then I know that I can try to get him to overpredict. So he goes for the Ice Beam, overpredicting me to switch into something else, and I just fire off a Crunch, which will hit him for super effective damage. So that does a lot, and now I go and I switch back into. I switch into my Rotom, back to my Ferrothorn, as he goes for the Surf. And he wants to just keep the Jellicent in for Death Fodder, so I just start setting up my entry hazards, because that's all I really can do right now. So I'm just actually going to speed this up. As he goes for the Surf, not very effective. I set up my rocks, and he gets buffeted by Sandstorm, getting lefties. He goes for the Surf, take the Surf, I resist it, and I set up some spikes, because I get my hazards up, and he just wanted to leave Jellicent in for fodder. He didn't think he needed him for the rest of the battle. It goes with a Brine this time, because he's lower than half HP. So I get my spikes up, and now it goes back to normal. So it goes for the leftovers. So he goes for the Brine, and I resist it, so I'm going to take it. I'm just going to go and KO him with the Power Whip, and there goes his Jellicent. So I'm still at a solid 6 to 4 right now, even though I have some guys hurt, but it's fine. So he's going to bring in his Hydreigon right now, and I'm not really fearing it that much, so I'm just going to go and switch out, because I want my machine to die. I'm going to my Jellicent, predicting his Flamethrower, and that's exactly what he does. So the Flamethrower, I resist, nothing there. He does get the burn, but if anything wants to be burned, I want it to be my Fishy. So he's going to get buffeted with a Sandstorm, we're going to get some Sandstorm, and I'm now going to go and switch. Predicting the Dark Pulse, I'm going to switch into my Caesar, and I get some spikes, but it's nothing big, and he goes for the Dark Pulse just like I predicted. So I've really been over-predicting him a lot this battle, so that's just what helped me out to win. So I predict him to go for the Flamethrower now, so I go into my Terrakion right now, which is Choice Scarfed, so I know I'll definitely outspeed. He does go for the second Dark Pulse, probably thinking I'll go for my Jellicent for the Flamethrower, but I get the Justified boost, which is great. So I'm Choice Scarf, so I know I'm outspeed, and I hit him with a close combat, and he's dead, so that's a dead Hydreigon for him. Well, I do get the laps in defense and special D, but I don't really care. He goes into his Conkeldurr now, and I don't never want to lose my Terrakion, because he doesn't want a choice. He doesn't want a Terrakion on their team, so I switch him back, and I go into my Jellicent, predicting the Drain Punch, and I think that's what he goes for. Yes, he goes for the Drain Punch. Does not affect me. So I know I outspeed, so I'm just going to start firing off. I just fire off a Surf, I think. There's someone trying to accept the battle beam to find that. So I fire off a Surf, and he does some good damage. And he's just going to go for the EQ, and I survive, but due to burn and Sandstorm and everything, I'm just not going to be able to live. So I get my lefties back, but the burn just takes me out. So there, that's just my dead Jellicent, but I didn't really need him anymore. So I go into my cleanup, my Rotom Wash, as I go for the Volt Switch, and I wish he died there, but he didn't, but it's okay. So he's just going to go, I'm going to go into my Caesar to take, just for fodder, I think. I could take anything he has to go. The Drain Punch, it KOs, I put my Caesar in fodder. So this Conkeldurr is just chilling, we've got 5% left. Oh, now, this Drain Punch is at 14%. So then I go into my Kung Fu right now, because I'm Choice Scarfed and I definitely outspeed, so I'm not afraid of getting hit with a bullet with a Drain Punch. Let's go for the EQ, safe EQ. I don't want to get the defense drop, so that's just going to take him out. So now he's going to go into his Volcarona, and I thought they had Levitate, so I didn't go for the next EQ. I switched out into my Ferrothorn as fire to take the flamethrower, so I can get the Swish on another battle. Also, I can get the Swish initiative, so I can have like my Scarf reset, and I can just KO him with a Stone Edge, which I do keep on my Terrakion, as you'll see. And I'll just KO that Volcarona with the Stone Edge, and there goes Volcarona. And now there's that one Pokemon left, and I got three. And there's one Pokemon does not stand a chance. It is a Magnezone. Yeah, so I'm locked into Stone Edge right now, so I'm just gonna go and I switch out into my Bulkamut, which is my T-Tar, and he's gonna go for HP. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it's HP Water, and it's a super fake damage. So it doesn't do a lot, and we're both getting our lefties and stuff. And now he goes for the T-Bolt. I can take T-Bolts for days, and I just fire off a Fire Blast, which he doesn't. He takes, but I know one more Fire Blast, and I'm pretty sure he flees the battle after this because he knew I won. There's no way he could win, so I think he flees the battle. No, he T-Bolts. I get the paralysis, but I think I KO anyway. Yeah, I KO him with the Fire Blast, and then now he leaves. Yeah, so that's the replay ends here. So thank you for watching. I'll definitely post more PO battles if you like it. Thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time.